Hello, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the 6x6 variation of the Rubik's Cube. Now, one thing you have to know about this before we begin is due to the way it is, there are no fixed centers. You have to make them yourself. They can be in any place. They can be on different sides than they were before. So, for example, this side is probably going to be white because we have like an almost bar of white here, which is actually what we're going to be doing first. We're going to be making some bars to fix up the centers first. So now this is a 3 and we need this corner. So we're going to be looking for a centerpiece in the corner of the center, like this one. And so if we just move that up like that, we now have our first bar. And typically with bars, you want to go from the outside in. So if I'm going to try a little bit of a trick here. Did that work? Yep, I now have another 3. And due to that, I can find a piece that's in the same slice as this, which would be this one. See, this is 3 down. This is 3 down. So if I move this, and then I can match it up with that one. And now let's move on to bar number 3. Let's try and get the inner bar here, but here's a piece that we need for that. So I'm going to bring that down. And I've just found another. Actually, no, we can use that for the outer piece, so we don't need that one just yet. And that's in that slice, that's in that slice, so I'm going to move this up. These two are now paired, and then if I move this one like that, move that, I now have my third bar. Also, one tip, don't do what I just did. Don't do slice moves. Don't do like, always want to do like that. Or like that, just because it's a lot easier. Also, a bit of advice, don't try and corner cut on this, because I tried that and that's how my centerpiece popped. Yeah, just don't try it. But yeah, we've got our 4th bar, and now we have a complete white center. Now we move on to the yellow center. It's exactly opposite the white center, and now we're gonna start with this bar because it's already almost done, and we can do that. We've made a bar, put it up, turn it around to preserve the white center. We can make this bar. Yeah, I can do that. Head that one up, move that down. Now I can replace that one, and there I have the 2 middle bars, although I'd recommend starting with the outer bars. As I said, oh, that was a bad move. This is not very professional from me, I must admit. Bar number 3, we're making decent progress. Move that one like that, pair them up. My jaw hurts and I don't know why. And now these two are paired up, so we can just do like a zigzagging motion just to get them in place. Replace that bar, move it back down. See, a lot of this is very similar to a 4x4, but it's just that you have to solve that much more of a center and twice the amount of edges. But yeah, I can see I've almost got a blue bar here, so we're going to start with that. Hold the cube like this with either yellow on your left or on your right. So these 2 solve ones, and we're going to use just specifically these slices. I need to get ready to go out soon, bro. It's all good. I'm happy to be here. But if I do this, nope. Move that up. That's paired. Now I need a corner piece, like a corner. Okay, here's one. If I do that, and that, there we go. Now I've got the 2 outer pieces. Let's keep going. Made this little thing here. So move that up. No, that doesn't help at all. But I can, however, do that. Make that bar. Excellent. Now I've preserved that. So if I move it up here, pair that up, move it across, back up. You might just think it's a lot of the same thing from here on out, but there is a teeny little thing that you have to do once it gets to like the last the last center. And I'll show you that when we get there, but for now I'm just going to keep solving this. 1 bar, 2 bar. Where's that one gone? Yeah, this is the orange one. I am doing this right. The sun is doing a bit of a madness right now, I can't lie. And it's awfully distracting. Oh dear, I've messed this up. There we go, there's 3 bars, and now we just need the 4th. Here's one of the pieces, we can put that in like that. Then we can do that. Put them in different points. We have our second, we have a 4th center actually. And we're going to fix up, I'm going to fix up green. And to do that, I can find a corner piece and put it, or I can find, if I do that, which didn't work, I must say. Stop doing slice moves, stop doing slice moves. It's a bad habit. Oh dear. You know what, just... Did that work? No, that didn't. That definitely didn't work. I tried a trick and it didn't work. How am I failing at 6x6? Jesus. Now, what you want to do here is you want to make 3 of the bars. By some miracle, you'll get there. You really don't want to have the 2 outer bars in place. What you really want to do is you want to get like 1 outer one, 1 middle one, pair them up. And then you want to go from there. See, this is fine. This is a fine situation. Then I've paired 3 up. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put this over where it needs to go, like here. Put it down. Move it into a different slice. Put that slice down. Move it back across. Push this original one up. Move it back across. Push that one up. That is known as a commutator, and that is one of the basic things you'll have to learn if you want to solve centers on a 6x6. So yeah, now we move on to edge pairing, and the way I like to do this is, well, what I do is I make like little 4x4 edges, so pairs of 2 edges, and then, oh, that nicely paired up a 3rd one. So actually, we don't have to do the thing that I was going to do. We can just put the 4th one in the slice where it needs to go, in a different slot. Move it across, take it out, back across. Oh, and we conveniently have a little pair here. So now we're going for green and orange. And what we're going to do with this is, if the clock will stop doing its job and actually working, I can get something done here. We're going to pair these up by doing a flipping algorithm that you should know from 4x4. If you're learning how to solve a 6x6 before learning how to solve a 4x4, I question you. But just, yeah, if you don't know, copy what I do. But it's basically RU, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R. I'm surprised I remembered that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm going to keep going through all 20-something edges I think there are. Yeah, there's green and white. This takes me a fair bit of time, and that's on my best day. Is that paired? That's not paired. I need to flip this one. You don't really want to be turning the cube upside down too much, which is why when you when you get edges done, you want to put them in one layer. Like I'm trying to put them all on the white layer, but I have one here, so I'm just gonna flip that. And once you've filled up both like the top and bottoms, put 2 in the back slots, just so you have room to replace new edges. What else can I do? I'm struggling. Here we go. I can make that a thing. I could make that a thing. Or I could do that. So now I've got 3 paired up. Then the final piece is here. So if I just do that, reorganize the centers. I like to reorganize the centers just because I like to have it organized. But if I do, is that in, what slice is that in? That's in that slice. So that would pair up with, that pair up with this. And now we have, oh, it's actually brilliant. I can put that one in there, move that across, put it in. Oh, and that's already a 3. Perfect. But I'm first just going to put one of these solved edges in there. Yeah, well, now we need, now I never have to look on the white face again. That's actually brilliant. I know all the pieces I need are either going to be in the back slots or up here, which is why you kind of want to put things in back slots right now, just so that, you know, you never have to look there again. But it also does make it a little more restrictive when you want to pair up things. Like that didn't even work. Okay, I'm going to make a 3 here. Then I can get the other piece for that 3. Insert it. Take it back out. Nope. There we go. If I flip that, go right back across. Has that preserved everything? Nice. Now I can move that. And now I can pair up these. And that will break up those 2 ones that don't pair. Move that across. I can flip this. They're now paired up. I move them 2 across. Replace it with something else. I have this. If I flip this one, and then I can put that in. Put that in. Okay, oh no, I have a good case. Now you can see that's just like a 4x4 case, where if you're taking these as 1-inch, but there is one thing that can happen. I'm going to do it off camera, just to give you a little surprise. This is what can happen. You can have, like on 5x5, you can have like a parity case like this, and you can have it again on 6x6. So how you solve this is you hold it in the front, right here. R, U2, X, R, U2, R, U2, R4 prime, U2, L, U2, R, U2, or R prime, R, U2, R prime, U2, R prime. And now you've got everything. Now you just solve it like you would a 3x3. Oh god, I'm blanking so hard. Obviously, you won't be able to solve this as fast as you would a 3x3 because of the nature of it being massive. But, you know, you can give it a decent go. Some people solve these in minutes. Oh yeah, forgot about this. Here we have an OLL parity case, which if I just turn this into what would be a cross case, you can see its edge is flipped. And how you would solve this is you do R3, U2, X, R3, U2, R3, U2, R3 prime, U2, L, 3, U2, R, U2, no it's not, it's R prime, U2, R, U2, R prime, U2, R prime. And now you would solve it like a 3x3 until you get to the point where you realize there are a few parity cases you can get on this that I'm going to show you right now. Then if I do here's one of them, and there's no easy way for me to tell you how to solve this. What I do is probably not the best. I do U3, L3, L3, 2. No, I don't. I do oh god. I do U3, 2, L3, 2, U2, these layers 2, U2, oh, I've messed it up. I've messed it up. I've messed it up. No, 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 no. Oh, are you joking? Oh god. Don't mind me. I'm just fixing this mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. No. I can't be messing up on my own tutorial. I should probably cut this out, but I can't be bothered in it. Just going to solve this again. Hope I don't get parity. I don't. Make sure everything's in order. I don't have a parity case, I don't think. No, I don't. Let me just... That's how I do it. So what I do, this is the only parity case that I really use, because it's the only one that's really memorable. I do USB 2, L3 2, U2, these layers 2, U2, L2, U2. No, that's not it at all. So say if you had like a case like let me just set it up real quick. Say if you had a case like this. Now the only way I would know how to solve this, which is not great, is to do the algorithm, thereby turning it into an N-perm, but thankfully I think it's the nice N-perm, which is just like a J-perm with added setup moves. Nope, I've turned it into a H-perm. So I had to do basically 4 PLLs there, which is not great. But yeah, just try that algorithm and then see what happens. So yeah, thank you very much for bearing with me while we do this. And now I'm going to get ready to go see my family up north. I'll see you in a bit. Have a nice day.